Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Obey, and coming with my part 3 of my El Paso haul, which is the DCs. I did the Independents, I did the Marvels, now I'm doing the DCs. Going to start off with my Weird War Tales, number 112. As I was digging through his older bins of stuff, this cover just jumped out to me because I absolutely love Medusa, and I look at it, it's beautiful. And you've got like Medusa, and she's got the Wolfman and a Frankenstein and a Dracula all wound up in her coils, and I just thought it looked great. Excited to find it. I don't think I have any Weird War Tales. I've been digging in through older DC stuff that I don't know, and finding I really like a lot of it. The next thing I grabbed was this Leave It to Binky, which is stupid, but the cover I thought was just pretty in that old-fashioned pinup type way. Leopard print suit there. It's in rough shape, as you can see. I mean, it's bad, but it's a 12-cent cover, and it was $5, but he discounted it for me, and I just didn't feel like leaving it. So yeah, picked that up. Couldn't not pick it up. I would rather spend the $4, whatever I spent on this, than a new comic, because this has some personality to it, and I really like this cover. Another thing I dug out of the bins that he had was Warlord number 2. I am slowly but surely knocking out a collection of Warlord comics, trying to get a full run. I want to say it's like 130 issues, but most of my gaps are in the earlier issues of the first 20, trying to get those locked down. And he had number 2, so snagged it. It's a little faded, but I'm okay with it. I don't really care. In his bargain bins, I dug out. I find that I've really been enjoying these Legion of Superheroes, and been reading them quite regularly and enjoying them. It's DC Universe stuff, but it's so fringe in the DC Universe that even though I'm not a DC guy and don't know everything, I find myself not having a hard time keeping up with them. If you hear a funny snoring sound, it's my beagle. He's right under the camera for some reason. He decided to be here and sleep. I got Legion of Superheroes number 304. Like I said, these were just out of his bargain bin. And this first series of Legion, I don't know if it's the first series, but this older series that I can't remember what volume it is, but this particular one, I grab them anytime I can because I've really liked them. This one is rough, but the cover was just so amazing. I think this is the first one I saw, and I was just like, oh my gosh, let me grab more of these. Anyway, big fan of Saturn Girl, and really appreciate the series, which made me buy some of the newer ones. So I picked up Legions of Superheroes number 89, an attitude adjustment, Saturn Girl on the cover. I've always loved her costume, so I went with that. Legions of Superheroes 44, not sure what volumes these are, and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, but I'm liking what I read so far. This looks like an early 90s, mid 90s Legion of Superheroes 63. Legion of Superheroes number 36, I believe the same series. Definitely the same series. This is number 7. Well, no, that's definitely a different series. Issue 7. Price. Gotta look at price sometimes to figure out where I'm at. This, I just love the cover. Issue 42. Just a robot gal in disguise, and I thought it looked great. Definitely something I'm into. Legions of Superheroes number 41. I'm impressed with many of their covers and this, I guess, obscure sci-fi feel to all of it. So, issue number 40. I grabbed another issue number 40. What I believe is a different series, but I'm not positive, because I didn't even know. Legion of Superheroes 1987. This is Legion of Superheroes 93. Okay, well, there's your difference. More Legion of Superheroes. I got number 39. I picked up issue 62. Number 0. Love this cover. Love Saturn Girl on there. Number 43. A book called DC Focus, number 1, Summer 87. And it is just kind of like one of those what books are coming up next and breakdown of the new stuff and one of those type of, I don't know, magazine type article things. I grabbed Adventures of the Outsiders. This is another DC book that I am finding myself really enjoying. That's issue number 45. Omega Man number 15. I accidentally had 2 copies of that. Omega Man, different series, 1985, 72. Love that cover. Omega Man number 8. The Outsiders 27. I just thought these looked great, and I don't usually praise much for DC covers, but I really liked the looks of these. The Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man number 7. Elongated Man number 1. Thought it was definitely worth the 75 cents out of the bin. Teen Titans number 24. Book called Sun Devils number 7, just because I loved this cover. You know, anything with a glass bubble space helmet, I'm much more prone to buy, I guess. I'm a sucker for that. And then I hit a run of Starman, and I don't know, I've grabbed some Starmans before. They just had a nice stack of them, and I thought I'd go for them because they looked fairly decent. I liked the covers on them. But I get issue number 2, 3, 7, 8. I liked that. Lady Quark. Cover number 9. Starman number 10. These just look like something I'd be interested in. Starman number 11. 1989. Number 12. Like I said, I give DC crap for not having really great covers, but I really feel like maybe I missed out on some of these. Because I really do like these. Starman number 13. 14, you got Suddenly Superman. Starman Deadline Doom number 16, or 15, sorry. Number 16 is Father's Day. Starman 17. I mean, you can see why I was flipping through the bin and I'm like, gosh, he's got like a huge, nice run of this book. And I was liking the cover, so I was like, well, I'm just going to go for it. Just snag him, I guess. Grabbed issue number 18. He had 19. 20. Little gap, 20, 23. Then it jumped to 20 or 32 as it kind of ran out the series of what he had, and the 33 and 34. And I'm a sucker for, you know, I've never heard of this series. I don't believe I've read any of them. But the covers look good. It's from an era of comics that I like, the late 80s, early 90s. And I could get a huge chunk of them for roughly $10. I'm going to be interested. That's the kind of thing I look for and I love. Gives me a chance to read through and get invested in the character for almost nothing at all. And I like the way they look. It's one of my favorite eras of comics. They're the cheapest era to collect, so that's always a bonus for me. If what you love is really cheap, that's good. Anyway, that's all I've got. Hope you guys liked it. I will catch you guys later. Bye.